Greetings, Tony B. Conscious, the Ghetto Van Gogh. As I've told y'all many times before, I'm on the front line out here at Venice Beach. I'm live from Venice Beach, y'all. As I told you before, I'm on the front line of all the issues. This is a very important issue I'm about to talk to you about. Me, being one of the few African American artists left on the boardwalk, I have to explain something to you about the African American artists out here. See, before the lottery system came about, the boardwalk was dominated with African American artists. Now I can probably count the African American artists on one hand. All of the African American artists who come out here and paint and do their thing. Why? We are being disfranchised through the lottery system, a racist system that was basically set up to change the color and the character of the boardwalk. There have been like several, I should say numerous occasions when we have been harassed by the police, when we have been just out and out cheated out of spaces. Right now there's 3 artists out here. Well, there's really like 5, including a brother by the name of Ra Ra, a sister down there, but this area that I'm standing in, which is the corner of, follow me, come on, which is the corner of, well, all the tags have been covered up the sign, but I'm going to show you. The corner of Oceanfront Walk and Market Street, you got me? The corner of Oceanfront Walk and Market Street. This is where my booth sits. Come here. Me and 2 other artists are the only African American artists really who come out here on a consistent basis, and because of the lottery system, in order for us to get a space, we have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, right now there's a federal lawsuit that we're putting through against the city, but we have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to even secure us a space. Come on, let me show you. Because we have been so disfranchised by this system. Another artist I want you to see. Sister over here, her name is Kwanzaa. This sister's like the Harriet Tubman of Venice Beach. She's been out here for 10 years. 10 years getting harassed, getting messed with. She's there's been all kinds of conspiracies, money laundering, all kinds of things that really have come up against the artists. You got people on this side who are putting up their money to try to get rid of the artists, especially the African American ones. We are the ones who are suffering the most. Keep coming. So right now there's only me, this sister, come on, and this brother over here, he's already packed up. His name is John Paul, he's out here as well. But for the most part, it's me and Kwanzaa and a couple other artists, African American artists, and we're fighting to keep the boardwalk as colorful and as beautiful as it used to be. And in the process of even doing this, right now we're getting harassed, we're getting conspired against. You got people who are claiming to have fake titles and do things, and you know, they're all conspiring against the African American artists out here. So I do plan to speak to Maxine Waters about this, because you know, it's not right. For years and years and years, if you look at any footage, any Chips episode, if you look in the movie Breakin', if you look in the movie White Men Can't Jump, and you look at the boardwalk, it was predominantly African American people of color out here doing art and doing their thing. But now if you look, you will see the change. You will see the commercial items on this side. You will see that us as artists, especially African American artists, I'm going to keep stressing that point, us as African American artists, we are having a hard time even representing our culture, doing what the First Amendment tells us we are supposed to do, which is represent our culture, represent our ancestors, represent our legacy to the fullest. That we are having a hard time doing. So this is why I am documenting this. Because if you cease to see us at Oceanfront Walk and Market Street, if you cease to see us here, it's because of all of the harassment and the racism that is going on. But it needs to be documented that we are out here fighting to preserve the little bit of Venice Beach that we have left as African American artists. This is Tony Be Conscious. I paint right here. I've had people get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, stay all night trying to get me off this corner. I don't know, maybe my art offends them because it's too political, it's too real, it's too much telling our story. Some people benefit off of us being ignorant about who we are. Me, I don't benefit. I have a 3-month-old son. It is my duty, it is my responsibility to educate my people about who they are and where they come from and to make them feel good. Tony B, on the front line, Venice Beach, just giving y'all a heads up about what's going on the boardwalk. Remember, you heard it from me first, the Black CNN, right here on the boardwalk. Peace.